Hello and welcome everybody to another wonderful day at the agency. I'm your magnanimous host, Agent Q, and today time for some nice relaxing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ladder climbing. Now it's been a while since we've done this, but currently sitting at a gold 2. I've got rocking a new Yu-Bell deck, one of my classic and favorite monsters. Let us see how far we can go. We're outside a bit of a win streak. The rank 2, alright. Let's see how he takes this. Looks like that's a pretty good hand, okay. Oh, I'm going first. We're not going to burn that yet. Let's see if we can pull out an ash. There's no ash. No ash. No. Oh, he is. All right. Beckoning Beast. Circle. Hey, welcome to the stream. We are just going through our Yu-Bell combo, and ooh, we pulled the shiny spirit. Check. 1, 2, and Nightmare Pain up. Pop Orb. Oh, we're just doing some ladder climbing tonight, so nothing major going on. We might do request duels a little bit later, but we're just getting going.
Snowwolf12104848 just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow. We'll keep that in the hand for the moment. Next up would be... Alright, we're gonna drop Beckoning Beast in there. Pull back. Flower. Since we're just going to mosey him away to get our Unchain through. Oh, that's bad to hear. I know matches like that can always leave a bad pace. And I'm guessing you're Time Thief? Oh, your Melfias are losing the Time Thief. Do they have a hard matchup against that? I was not aware of that. Yep. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be a bit of a pain. Pull you and pull regular back. Yep. I'm still trying to learn the combos on the Yu-Bell deck. Did not quite get that down as far as I would like. Ooh, that's a rough one. bastard's just gonna dark hole me. That's what I hate about the gold ranking. Oh. Gold. All right. Oh, you got it back? Oh, hero. What's this guy doing? He just smacked into me with a... What? What? What did I just watch? What is this guy? Oh, you got the full loop? Card to special summon here. Oh, because I'm gonna drop this. Oh, I didn't have. Yep. Ooh, I gotta play that'll. This isn't going to be good. This probably is a stupid thing to do, but let's do it anyways. It's half the fun of having stupid plays, right? Oh no, but then that won't work. Oh no, yes it will. Never mind. No, I can't do that. Just blast it all. Oh yeah, all right. Let's see where do we go with. Oh, I could pull that. Yeah, why don't we just absolutely style on this motherfucker? Yeah, although those high attack monsters you have to watch out for. Like I said, the current Ubel decks are just monstrous with what they can do. Okay, then we're gonna pull out Spirit. Shuffle Nightmare back and regular Ubel back. Oh, let's see here. Alright, yeah, let's just swing in for this guy from damage. Yeah, you really do have to watch out. What? Okay, what's this guy gonna do? Oh my god, this guy has no idea what he's doing. Ash. Oh, actually, would I have had game with just swinging? No, he's got hand traps. Oh yeah, he's screwed. Defense position against the U-Bell deck. And there he goes. Yeah, that board, he was not busting that board. No way, no how. Alright, what are you doing a tournament on, though? I can't remember. Are you doing it on a Discord server? Hey. Only the littlest amount of life points matter. So whoever hits 0 first is the loser. Yeah, okay, what is with Watts coming out? I've been getting, like, that actually did give me some trouble the other day. I will admit that. I was having some trouble with Watts, with U-Bell. Although, granted, I also opened like garbage, so... Alright, does he have... So he's got Max, I'm guessing? Another base... I don't like the basic field. I know like a lot of bigger players like to bring it out just because like, oh yeah, you don't know what I'm doing. It's like, but come on, I see this so much. I'm 14 card extra deck, 44 card main deck. Here's the Beckoning Beast. Yeah. No response. He had a response earlier. What? Nothing? Nothing? Come on, I'm going into my Unchained combo got here. That's all the emotes. Alright. Okay, we're gonna be activating that. Alright. Top 50, damn. Alright, here comes U-Bell. I'm on special summon number 1, 2. Honestly, Nib is the thing I'm most terrified for. Yeah, I normal summoned already this turn. We'll go with that. Yeah, Sphere Mode got me. Oh, actually, I got no, we're not gonna do destroy card. Spear Mode can get me, but I can get around it. Do I have Flower Engraved? No, I do not. All right, so no. We do not want to go with that play, so we will be dropping him out. Oh, we are doing good so far. We are on game 2 tonight. First win. All right, let's set that trap. Let's get Spirit up. Yep, Discord tournament. That's what I thought you were at. All right, there's my end board. Let's see what he does. Do we think he could break this board? Oh, damn, top 50. On 200, that's pretty good. A little bit of a hydrate here. All right, he had that card at the start, so he might have just turned off. No, he would have played something. What does he have? What are we up against here? Against Solas, or what was that? Sosalis? Wait, he just went. He went to end phase. Went straight to end phase. Holy! He's got nothing, guys. He has a nothing. Did I already drop? I did, so... All right, let's get rid of 1-4. We don't need that. How bad do you think he is going to be when I drop Haman on his ass? Oh, and for favorite card game, if I actually like the way Digimon is balanced more currently, but all right. All right, let's end this, because I got a special finisher, which I love to do against people, and it's a fun one, guys. Tell me if you've seen this classic card before. In a second, Spirit out here. I'll give you a hint. Yeah, okay, yeah, just in case. I'm 90% sure he's got nothing, but I misclicked on that one. I wanted to set this trap. I didn't want to activate that one. I want... Oh, I could have done that. But this classic level 10 XZ monster.
Your face is dumb.
Oh, and we have Pix in chat too. What's up, Pix?
All your thing.
All right, let me make sure you're on the correct. Oh no, the Discord's all good. Hey, we are on a win streak, and chat agrees with me.
I don't believe that. Chat, are you okay? Do you really want to like be on his side?
Oh, they're chanting Digimon right now, so. See, I am
I'll
on
go with that.
a what 12-game win streak right now.
What tier are you?
We are currently gold. I'm coming up from teak, or is that whatever the very like I hadn't played it in a long enough time. Basically, the last time me and you had our duel matches is when the last time I was playing this seriously. We have a rebuilt U-Bell deck because they just dropped all the support for that recently.
Oh damn. I know that I haven't played the U-Bell against the U-Bell deck since the physical TCG like 10 years ago. My friend tried so hard to make it viable.
Yeah, U-Bell's one of my favorite monsters, and the new support is stupid.
The new everything is stupid in this game. Every time there's new anything, it's stupid because they
Yeah.
keep making it stronger and stronger.
I will not argue that. Oh, this isn't actually that good of a hand.
Although I am kind of in support of them doing that with older decks to get older decks up to snuff with newer decks.
Yeah, I can understand that. Which is kind of what they're doing with U-Bell here.
Well, the fact that you still have to play the old U-Bell card to make the new deck work makes it okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what they did with Modolches, where they're like, okay, well, Modolche Princess sucks, but we'll make it so that if you use her in the evolution, you get extra power. So it's like, okay, we'll run this brick.
Yeah, this was not a great hand. Because now I'm just kind of going into the Unchained combo, and it's...
See, the problem here is, as much as I like Master Duel, and I like... It's like they have all those different Yu-Gi-Oh games where you can make any deck you want whenever you want easily, which is always cool and fun. But there's so many cards, I kind of like the limitation that having to get points gives you, so you have to work with what you got. But I do think it takes a little too long to get cards in this.
Yeah, I can understand. I should have summoned the other U-Bell. Oh, well, we will worry about that later.
I wonder what deck they're playing.
I'm going first here, so it shouldn't be too much of a thing. Oh, the weird thing is you play Beckoning Beasts and what was the other? And Unchained in this deck to make it real nasty.
I know of Unchained, but I don't know about Beckoning Beast.
You know the old Sacred Beast, the God card knockoffs?
Yeah.
Those guys, Beckoning Beast is the engine that gets those going, or the start card that gets those going.
I used to use the one of Thunder in Crystal Beasts.
I'm actually running that in this one. It's a mirror match.
It's kind of surprising.
Or no, it's not. All right, he just hit me with.
No, he just said shove your dark monsters.
All right, let's no. I don't know what you're trying to do with that, but no. Your effect is now destroy my U-Bell card. Which do I have?
Is this a Chimera deck?
I'm not sure. I thought this was a raw deck, or because there's an Egyptian themed deck going around. I guess there's a Chimera version. I'm learning so many of these new decks because I have been so out of practice for so long. Like I don't know what half of the meta does anymore.
I don't either, but I know that's the new illusion monsters.
Yeah, well, this one is just a good utility for Super Poly.
Oh
Chat,
yeah,
do you know what? Chat, do you know what the hell's going on here? Because I got Mirrored Swordite, Carnfield Cartel.
That is the setup for the Berfomet deck.
All right, the question is,
illusion monsters.
Can he get over Yubel though?
No idea. I didn't hear any. Like this deck didn't take off that well, from what I understand.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with the Yubel deck is you have to you can't. I just love the fact that I don't have to worry about attack points. Whatever he's packing, I don't care. It's such a relief off the brain.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the card game is basically based around the whole idea of punching each other with bigger monsters. So when you get down to it, but now it's just become blow each other up and then punch you. So it's kind of like I kind of like the idea of trying to get bigger. I have no idea what this actually does, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. It's like, what's happening right now? What do I have for face down? Oh, Unchained, which I can't use. All right. Oh, he saved me with the. Oh, did he open double Super Poly?
No idea.
I think he did, because I don't think he drew it. Yeah. Damn, he is
Maybe you should have set yours too.
No, I want to save mine because during the attack phase, I can summon Spirit of Yubel from my hand. So that's my defense in the. Because so many people don't seem to realize that, like, I always try to finish with the Spirit of Yubel in my hand. Because I'll go through, like, my defenses on the board, and then they'll get ready for the attack phase, and I'll just drop. Oh, my Yubel did go away. What's he pulling out here? Yeah, because he'll see I have no responses to anything, and then go, oh, hey. I'll summon my Yubel, and because of Nightmare Pain, he has to... Yep, there's the concede. Because he still has to continue attacking. So he now has to attack me with all of his big monsters with no responses. And take all the damage.
Yeah, but he wouldn't... Was that an OTK, though, from his end?
It was probably close. And the thing was, I could just attack him on my turn and then win it. All right, gold rank 1. Let's see here. Let us see what happens. Oh, I actually don't know that field. Oh.
Is that a Whitestone, a legend up on the left?
Yeah, so okay, this is the Blue Eyes field. Oh, do I want to add this? Shit. Yeah, we're early on. I think a little extra room in the engine isn't a bad thing. This will possibly pull his Ash out. No? No Ash? He had something there. Oh yeah, there's a response. Alright, Beckoning Beast. Ash. No Ash. Alright, now I'm gonna have to start counting for Neb.
That's fair. Whenever I have a Neb in my hand, it never gets to 5.
Ha! Maxi! That's what he had. Ash. Playing with advantage now. Yay. Alright, if I play this right, I should end my board with 3 monster negates, I believe.
Then he just Regekis your face.
I had a guy dark hole me the other in the first game. Although I will say this does feel less toxic than Christia. Fuck, like, screw Christia. I hated that goddamn archetype with a passion.
I remember that one.
It's all of the, like, multicolored warriors that special summon themselves out of the hand. They're all, like, 24, 25 attack. And they're all just goddamn, Oh, I want to throw Spirit back in. Because now I will.
The Arcforge Christia?
I think that was. It's, they also negated your board, so you just had a board of goddamn, Ah, yeah, here we go. Tribute Flower. The Flower's ability will kick back in. I'll resummon it to the board. And now I have... Ooh. Two negates, 2 destroys, and then just a Ubel floater. What's this? Emblem Oath. I had no idea on that.
Centurion.
Monsters. So, trap for the rest of the turn. I could destroy it, but... I probably should have destroyed it. Oh, it's this deck. I fought this earlier.
I'm surprised he let you go through your whole combo.
He doesn't have a response to me.
He must have, if he's let you go through his whole combo, he must have some plan, though.
Yep. Alright, let's drop Spirit to start with.
Be like, Sphere mode.
Oh, damn.
He didn't do that on your flower, which means he might know your deck.
Well, it's called by the grave, so he had to... He can't
Oh, you're
do
right.
that.
You're right.
Alright, so he's played through the first negate. The thing I kind of hate about the second one is I have to burn my Ubel.
I've never even heard of Centurion.
I'm pretty sure it's brand goddamn new. Yeah, no, okay, I'm getting rid of this right now. I have an idea of what's about to happen, and I do not like it. Alright, let's get rid of that. Alright, there's your monster.
How many points did you burn through to get to SP Little Knight?
Life points?
No, how much did you get for a UR of that?
Oh, I just crafted it.
Oh, okay.
I have a Yubel on the board. You now have to attack it. I have standard Yubel. You are going to eat 5,800 damage right now, and you have to do it. Why did you do that, dumb shit? I'm calling this the Yubel facepalm.
Probably didn't read it.
There's the 28 from the effect, 28 for mine.
Does it get a secondary effect every battle?
I think he just did this to summon a big monster out. What are you going to return, dummy? You got nothing. Alright, that's fair enough. Oh, hey, Max C, that's a card I currently have. We'll just set. Let's just go for game. Let's see where his push is. You got a response. All right, he was just letting me finish. That's gold 1. And further on the battle pass too. And I know I'm not playing this deck optimally yet. All right. Also, once we get out of fucking gold, we stop seeing a lot of these weird decks. That's the problem I hate with going through gold. Is you see so many just jank. Like, who was in chat? Like, one of you guys in chat was talking about Watts earlier. I've actually got beat by a Watt deck.
I used to run a Watt deck when I was younger, and I remember trying to take it to a convention, and I played against someone, and I think this is when Infernities were running, and I didn't actually know anyone who played them, and they stomped me into the ground because I didn't understand high level play yet.
Yeah.
Well, I understand. Yeah. I didn't even know there was high level play.
Oh yeah, like I'm not even saying this Yubel decks. I don't have the combos down. Ooh, he's got Ash. I swear I never play Ash on the first card. It's always the second one unless I see the combo, I feel like.
I know, since I only run the one deck, I like to attempt to
Alright, you run a Dolce,
bait.
so like, well no, you can actually get around some stuff, can't you, with that?
I can bait out the Ash if I have the right opening hand.
Yeah, baiting the Ash is always of massive importance. Oh, all right, and oh, no, I think we had this actually. Oh, he must be hating on me right now. I will summon the Incarnate right now. And then I get to do this. This card. Oh, this card is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Which one?
The opening of the Spirit Circle, because it lets me discard a card to special summon a fiend monster with 0 attack or in 0 defense from the graveyard. And if I control a level 10 fiend, I get to add a continuous spell card from the graveyard to my hand.
The fun thing is that
it's not a Yubel support either, is the stupid thing.
Oh, that was it made with Yubel, or
Nope.
was it just something? Okay, so I'm about to say, because then that can be used with other cards in the future too.
Yep. Well, it was made with and we'll have that. We will get our spirit up. Oh, yeah, let's put the Lotus back in. Like, I will say this deck isn't as, like, combo crazy, but its recursion power is through the goddamn roof.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have like too much experience. I know that I've had a deck once, or this fight against Marincess once, and we were in this. It was like a 20-turn match where we were in this loop where we both kept reoccurring all of our cards and pulling the same combo every turn, just chipping each other. And I was kind of just like hoping that I would pull any of my outs, but it was also like shuffling stuff back into my deck constantly. So I kept pulling like the same cards and like, game, I need you to give me one of my outs.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
But it was like insane. Like no matter how much I spun their cards back, they would just be like, oh, well, it's back in my hand now. I'm like,
Oh
stop
shit.
it.
It's the mirror.
Just because they pull a super poly doesn't make it a mirror.
No, they dropped Yubel to use it.
Oh.
But they didn't take my spirit for some reason. Only Loving Defender forever. Yeah, we'll throw down Terror. Yeah, Dark Beckoning. All right.
You gonna prove that you're the better Yubel player?
Oh, I've pretty much got him at this point.
I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing like any vortexes, you know,
Any?
lightnings.
Oh, the decks. The deck has such good removal. You don't want to run them. They're just cloggy at that point. All right, now you're gonna go into Unchained. I know you are. Come on. You got no other option. No, he's gonna discard. Is he gonna summon another Yubel? Yeah, nope, can't. That's not. This is where I block him. I gotta block because he's going into the Unchained combo. That's where I gotta stop. Yep, go ahead. Pop Spirit, pull regular Yubel, add that mummy to your... What the hell is that mummy called again? I cycled him back in there. Yeah, Gruesome Grave Square. Nope. I don't care. That can come out. I'm stopping the... I know you're going for the Unchained. You gotta get through the Unchained combo. Because... the biggest drawback to Yubel, can you take a wild guess on what it is?
That you have to sacrifice something every turn?
Nope.
I don't know.
None of their monsters have any attack.
Oh yeah, I remember. You know what? I remember that being a thing. But isn't that like that works in your favor though, doesn't it?
In this situation, yeah. All I have to do is stop his Unchained, and he can't. He literally cannot hurt me. Like even more so than normal. Like I am scared of one card, and there it is. All I had to do was ash that card, and I don't care anymore. Oh, hey, a third Yubel. Access code?
Funny thing is, I think Madolches would actually be strong against Yubel just because I would just spin Yubel back to the deck.
I mean, the thing is, I just excel at creature negates. All right, he's linking away. Oh, Unicorn. Oh. Okay. I mean, all of my cards are... You spun Yubel back into my deck. There's access code.
I finally got a physical one of those the other day.
Does that banish or does that destroy?
I think it's just destroy.
Yeah, and I've got my Unchained in the grave, so no. I don't want to summon my Unchained. Hey! Nope. Oh, this is the best part of it. That's dark, and that's all you got. You're sitting with an access code talker against you. Ooh. Ooh, he's summoning something. Ah, spirit. All right.
Bought some of those I bought one of those overpriced collection things. What are they called? Rarity collection 2s, and I got like an access code. I was like, oh yeah, I finally own one of these now.
Yeah, it's like a must if you play IRL anything at least in this game. It feels like it's because it's so easy to slap in anywhere. And he's real. Ah, he's linking. Oh, SP Knight. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really work in my decks. I mean, I don't really play IRL. I just think it's like a cool looking monster, and I just wanted to own the card.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I just got a standard rarity. I didn't get like any of the really cool rarities with it.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those rarities look really awesome.
Eh? I negated you last turn. That hurts you! Alright, has to attack.
So what exactly made you play this game tonight?
The Do You Bell deck came out, and I was just kind of fiddling around with it, and I kind of want to do that. And Sundays are my chill stream night, so...
It's good enough reason. I was just curious.
Yep. I forget, which is Banish and which is Deck? That's Deck, that's... Brave, right? Alright, Deck. Oh, that's Banish. Yeah, so you literally did nothing there. Let's pull out my Spirit. Let's put you and you back in the deck. Yeah, this is the bit that gets a little tricky, unfortunately. Alright, he's going to activate his Phantom. Yep, there's the Phantom. And I'll pop my Phantom in response to his Phantom.
Mirror Match You Bell seems weird since neither one of you can really get stronger to actually attack.
Yeah, no, it's, I'm not gonna lie, this is a very odd match in almost every aspect. I don't like the Phantom.
How exactly do you win this?
I have to get rid of Nightmare Pain first. Which I don't have a good way to do that. Or I have to add Super Poly to my hand.
I found out that so they have a thing where I guess with the quarter century rares with the real game with the physical game, they're only printing one of every like when they make a quarter century rare. Like even though they're going to be making like another set that's kind of like a rarity thing with a lot of quarter century rares in it. It's going to be like a 200 card set. They're going to be making quarter century rares of a lot of older cards. They will not remake a quarter century rare. So like if you need basically there's a quarter century rare IP little IP night, you know. So if you unless you got it from the set that they dropped that in, you can't get one.
Oh, okay.
Which is
odd.
I mean, it's not. It's the idea. It's. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's like, all right, so you know, like there's a bunch of different like they'll have other rarities of it, but you can't get the quarter century rare unless you pull it from that specific thing, which is normally cool. But I found out that there's a quarter century rare Dolce Tiramisu, and it was in one of the other things. I'm like, damn it! And it's like $60. Like, damn it! I pulled a bunch of those packs too, and I never pulled it. I didn't even know it was in there. So that sucks. I keep wanting to get around to I originally wanted to what's it called? Send cards out to PSA. And now I have the money to do it, but I've just been really lazy.
Oh, to get them graded?
Yeah. My brother-in-law apparently does that. But I guess they take a while. So he asked me about it, and I gave him 3 cards to send off a while ago. And then this was like a few months ago when I was there. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I haven't even sent them off yet." So I had like a first edition Japanese Lugia, like the original card.
All right, here we go. That's how I can do that. So I'll discard that.
I can't remember what the other ones were. I think it was like one of those Van Gogh Rowlett and like Red and Pikachu.
Okay. All right, I think I have thoroughly screwed him. Oh yeah, there's another chunk of his health. There's the surrender. I told you I'm the better U-Bell player.
It's just such a weird way. It's just such a weird battle.
I'm not. That's the thing, though. It's like that was had such enough back and forth in it. I was legit thinking for a minute. It's like, okay, what do I do now? What do I? He wasn't dumb either. The fact that he like didn't leave access code talker and a bunch of like he had to burn through so much resources to make sure he did not have a monster on the field.
See, there's a thing. I genuinely like Yu-Gi-Oh matches that are like 5 to 6 turns with some back and forth.
Yeah,
I think the game kind of falters when it's 1-turn KOs with no.
Kablamo. That's the thing is that's once you cross a certain threshold in high level play, that's what it becomes.
I know, but I'm not that threshold, so it's just get smacked. I have had some medium play things. I remember like last time I was at a locals, which was like a while ago, like over a year. I ran into someone who was like at my level, and they were using heroes, and we had a lot of back and forth. It was a really fun game because we were playing at multiple power levels. Like we were weaker than the people. Like one guy there who's a real estate agent was like, he's like, "Do you?" I remember it was like I think the Pot of Prosperity had just dropped or something. He's like, "Hey Ben, you getting your 3 copies of this yet?" And I'm like, "Dude, that's $100 card." And he's like, "I know."
Yeah, no, I'll definitely say that. That's why I like Master Duel. It's like you don't have to spend money to build a deck in this game.
Yeah, but you have to spend a lot of time or destroy other decks that you like.
Well, that's like I rotate out through decks. Like I'll keep the majority.
I do wish
he just passed. He passed with no response.
I do wish that this game had a training bot you could play against. So when you wanted like practice some combos.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can bait out an Ash here.
I was playing like this like a month ago with my Dragon Maid deck, and I realized I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that deck.
Yeah, you. That's why I kind of like going up through the lower end ranks. It's you get a feel for everything kind of going on.
Well, I know that I was doing a lot of stupid stuff. Because of how it was. I summoned like someone had like a big card out, and I had a bunch of little ones out, and I just summoned 5-headed on them. And then I know that someone was playing really old school. So even though I could have sat there spamming out a bunch of cards, I could tell that they were very old school players, like getting back into the game. So I intentionally slow played so that we could have a match.
So they could actually sit there and read. Yeah, because like I said, that is the hardest part in
No, I meant like instead of summoning out like 6 different cards and big monsters, I only summoned like 2 or 3, so that way they could play too.
Oh, so you weren't just like crushing them.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably like 2-turn them. I didn't like know that deck that well, so I figured that'd be a good chance to test a little bit. And it's like, okay, I'll just see. Like they were literally doing set one face down and pass.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Like,
well, I
you
didn't
see that. You see that nowadays, and it's just like, oh. I can understand the like locals though too. It's like you don't want to be the jerk that's like, I brought my meta deck to beat this 5-year-old.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I didn't know what. Like obviously, I was playing on here, and it's like bronze, right? And I was using a weaker deck, so it was like it's not like I could destroy the Dolce. So I was like, okay, I don't. I didn't open really well, so I was like, I don't really know how to play this hand. So I was like, okay, well, running really slow. Even when I could, I wanted to extend the match because I wanted to try and learn some more of my combo. And I was like, I don't want to sit there and be like, here's a million negates.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
It's like, I knew some real douchebags at locals. They would like try and take advantage of people's lack of knowledge, and they would like try and like rip them off with trades and stuff like that. And like they ripped me off like when I was still learning. So it's like I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
I may not be like a big hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but I don't or player, but I don't want to sit there and ruin the game for others. We have enough
It's
douchebags
always
in the world.
It's always like to make a cheap buck too. It's never like to do like anything productive with it or anything like that.
No, this guy basically was running a small business with it.
Yeah.
I remember like he would tell us how he's never purchased a single pack of cards. He always just he like buys individual cards, sells them, buys bulks, and then he plays in tournaments with meta stuff, and then he wins, and then he just gets the extra cards from those. So I remember like one thing like we'd done that. One of the guys who got a lower rank because we just got packs because they didn't have battle packs there. He pulled the Pot of Prosperity, and this other guy, the money guy, like just threw the 10 packs he got on the ground just in there, like saying "screw this," because he knew he wasn't getting the expensive card, so he was so pissed.
Yeah.
He's like, what did I even come here today for?"
Let's see. I'm on special summon 4. What does this guy have for a response? Wait, he has 10 cards in his extra deck. I'm playing against a rookie. Yeah, but I know exactly what you mean when you say that kind of stuff. It's just... Because I can understand the guys who do it for a living. It's like we had one of those guys that was like when I did Magic a lot. He was nice. He was fun to be around because he wanted to like he wasn't the I'm gonna rip you off trader. He was the I want to have fun with everybody here trader.
Yeah, in my case, they were just like if there's a trade going on, they would have
shit. No, I didn't want to do that yet. Fuck.
They would what is this site called? They would have TCG player up to make sure that the trades are of equal value to max. Like they're like, oh no, well these cards are worth this much, so I can't trade you this. It's like, dude, you are literally rich. You are literally rich. You really care about if you lose like $5 so I can get this card for the deck after you keep saying to me, hey, when are you going to get a new deck? When are you going to get a new deck? You're just running with Dolces. When are you getting a new deck? Like, I don't have the money at the time. I don't have the money to buy some meta deck. So I'm running what I got. But I'm trying to build a, at the time I was trying to build the Dragon's Maid, because like before the locals had reopened or whatever, nobody was buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards there except me. So at the comic shop, so I was buying them, and I ended up, because I was buying like pack every other week, I ended up buying like the whole box, and I ended up getting the Dragon Chamber back when it was like new in the secret rare. So I was like, oh okay,
wow.
Yeah, so I mean that's the one I still have, but yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna then they released the gold Eldorado. Like I had gotten a bunch of the Dragon Maids, and then I actually no, I didn't get a bunch of. I had really poor luck pulling the Dragon Maids, but when they had the Eldorado, the gold ones with all the Dragon Maids, I was like, oh, okay, well now I can. This was before they made the Chamber one. I like, okay, now I can just use this and make a Dragon Maid deck. And since nobody was running a Dragon Maid deck, I was like, okay, I'll do that.
What does this guy have? He taunted me with this response. Okay, let's drop that. Pull you to the field. I swear, I'm waiting for the nib to fall on my goddamn head.
Get rocked.
Well, it's crushing for you, Bell, because you remember what's supposed to be the drawback to Neb?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you get a token with the combined attack and defense of all your monsters.
I have been killed by that stupid token.
Yep.
I didn't think. I was just like, I spammed it out so hard that I didn't even think about. I was like, I get to activate Neb. I didn't even really give it any real thought, and they murdered my ass with that token.
All right, I've got two. Nope, let's end it here. I burned through way too much of my timer anyways. That's probably the worst part about current Yu-Gi-Oh! It lasts one round and takes 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
And it's like a chat was saying on here earlier, asked me what my favorite card game is. I generally like the new Digimon card game. If there was an online app I could play with, I would do that, because there is nobody that plays locally. Like, there is, like, within a half-hour's drive, I have nobody.
I don't know what the I know there's a comic shop. I haven't been there in a while. I know they play Pokemon, and I know they play Magic. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh fell off there because the prizes weren't good enough for those people.
Yeah, Konami is getting stingy.
Well, they had. So there was another comic shop that was a little bit further that they actually were. Or they did have the prize packs. So a lot of people were moving there, but they were only Sunday nights, and I'm like, I'm not driving 45 minutes on a Sunday night, to this area, just to get curb stomped in Yu-Gi-Oh. And it was just like, eh. To be fair, I only know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. I was playing like the official Pokemon thing. I was playing the meta for that a little bit online, and that was definitely fun. But it feels really slow.
Yeah, I heard the power creep on Pokemon is even worse than Yu-Gi-Oh is.
I don't. They have, what is it called? That thing Magic does.
Oh, set rotation.
Yeah, so it's like while all the cards are stronger, it's not. It doesn't feel like because you have to kind of make something new every time. You kind of. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think it's like. I mean, I didn't play it that long. I know that I played a what kind of deck did I play? Played a one around Gardevoir, where it was like where you basically get more and more energies on them, and it would just do more damage. I remember I was playing like the only match I truly remember playing was against this one who's using like at the time was the championship, the one that won with the
also man
the
card that nobody ever sees Bell pull out. Even some like the other decks I've been seeing don't like to run this too often. Gustav Max.
You just want to run your tank. You think you're kidding?
Hey, don't say anything bad about tanks. And 2,000 damage. Thank you. All right, that never looks Japanese in name. Oh, well, we made it to level 50 on the battle pass.
One of the problems with the Digimon card game, not that it, like physically, is that like so I see the I haven't gotten around to reorganize. I've been like reorganizing all my Pokemon cards and like getting like the absolute mess that they are, and I'm actually almost done with it.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna put my Pokemon cards or my Digimon cards out there. The problem is that like the Digimon card sets have come out so fast that I fell behind. So getting like some of the ones I'd like to have would just be really hard.
I've heard they have like a Yu-Gi-Oh release schedule, which is like a new set every month.
Seems like it. It makes it like they have so many cool cards, but it makes collecting them a real pain. But then again, like Pokemon's, even with Pokemon's release schedule, it's like I don't have the money to sit there. I do have the. I guess I do have the money, but I don't want. I can't justify spending large sums of money on cards. You know what I mean?
Child's trading card game.
Pretty much.
No, I can definitely understand that bit. I swear to God, if this is just another bot, it's just gonna pass. Again with this basic, I hate seeing this field. I just like I see Rescue Rabbit in this field constantly.
Well, it's also that maybe people didn't feel like spending. People didn't feel like spending money on like fields.
Like the solo stuff gets you fields.
I don't know.
And you get gems from that. So if you're that gem contest, you're doing the solo content, so you might as well do it for the field too, I feel.
I have the Medulce field.
Yeah. I am rocking the Fiend field with my U-Bells.
I also have that gold field.
Should I just drop Super Poly on his ass next turn?
It would be funny. I don't actually know sprites that well.
No, I have to have the U-Bell on the board, so I can't just drop Super Poly, right. I because it's not hand. So I do have to get a U-Bell on the board. Which is the other thing about this deck. It's a bit bricky. It, I think, only has the U-Bell engine only has, what is that? It's 9. 1 for 1, so that's 10. 12. I think it only has 12 openers.
That's more than Medulce.
And I feel like 16 is the optimal starter.
Medulces only have like 3.
Well, like, how many different cards can you have that start your combo? Like, your initial, I just want to summon this and go.
You can have 3 witches, you could have 3 pudding cessors, you could have 3 Angelis, and that's it. So
yeah, you have 9.
Yeah.
And do you have here's the question. Do you have any way to search them out?
So there's the thing. Which is the search? She's the which is Stratos for the thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Which, like you said, which is your normal summon, which it used to be the only one they had originally. That was like their first one from way back. And use that to grab Pudding Cessor, and then Pudding Cessor starts the combo. Angeli can also start the combo. But that's the thing, if you only have Witch and you don't get any other, even if you have any of the other monsters, if you get Witch and they ash you, your turn's over. Unless you have like 2 monsters in your hand, and you have the spell card that lets you double summon, because Medulces have a continuous double summon spell.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, you have trouble there.
Yeah, so then you can at the very least get something going. But
Yeah. Sorry if I'm a little unresponsive. I'm actually in a not great situation here. So the brain's turning, the gears are grinding.
it's fine.
Oh,
I just found my. It's just that was what they said. Like when the new Medolce support comes out, I want to get it just to own it.
Are they getting more support?
Yeah, they're getting that new. They're getting a new tiramisu that it's like a second. It's another material. It basically gives them a so Medolces are good second turns because of their spin.
Yeah.
They're getting a first turn monster. It's basically tiramisu again, but it lets you spin on your opponent's turn.
Okay, that's. I do not know what he has, and it's irking me. All right.
The problem with everyone said is like, so that new monster is pretty good, and apparently I looked at, I don't remember what the new spell trap is, but it seems like it's decent. Yeah. But they still didn't give the deck any new starters.
Yeah.
It's like, damn you guys. Like, I love that you give you a spin, but could you have given? Actually, you know what I would like from a Dolce's would be another Exceed monster, like not just another tiramisu. Give me a freaking 3-star. Exceed with them. Because the combos
he is what he had going there.
Like Tiramisu's 4-star, right? But when you summon something with Pudding Cessor, it automatically drops them 1 star. So you summon Pudding Cess to your side of the field, and it drops it to a 4-star, so you can get out the 2. So you can get Tiramisu. But it's like if you were to summon out something else, like if you had your owl out in the field, that thing's a 3-star. So if you were to summon her and have her summon any of the other monsters in the deck other than Owl, they would come out as a 3-star. So give me a 3-star Exceed so I can like overlay that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because I've had situations where I've been in a spot where I just have 2 owls, and I'm like, man, if these 2 would overlay, or maybe give us a synchro and a small tuner, so it'd be like putting Cessor into the tuner, and then be like, okay, it's like a 4-star, and then becomes a 7-star tuner, or it becomes a like bring it out of 4-star and becomes you have a 7-star Medolce monster. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
something like, because they already have an Exceed in a we already have Exceeds in Link. Give us a synchro, like that would be cool. Nobody's
dumbass. What the fuck was he doing?
He's going in.
I had a spirit on the board.
Okay,
so he had to negate Sprite Bright.
Actually, with that the new set they just released, they have they put the sprites cards in there.
All right, let's see. What do you got for battle?
I mean, did you also see what they did with the Blue Eyes cards? That new Blue Eyes monster?
Oh yeah, that thing looks goddamn disgusting.
Yeah, but they also made it exclusively a quarter-century rare. And nothing else.
Oh, fuck you, dirty Konami shitheads. Fuck you.
Yeah, and only in the States. So basically, like, it's a $600 card now. There is no lower rarity. Although I saw that the other cards that they did that with were so this is something I think one thing Yu-Gi-Oh was doing. So I like the idea of Starlight rares because they give like collectors something, but without having to take away from the game for people who want to play.
Yeah.
And I like collecting. So like when they make quarter-century rares are basically just Starlights, so it's kind of like it feels like it takes a little bit of that away.
Like
one
those,
thing I think,
wait, those are in a oh my. I think what the problem is they made like what it used to be called like ultras and ultimate rares.
I have a couple of those.
They dropped some of those, and they made them harder to get. All right, let's see here.
No, so what it was is, so I actually this was a while. This is like 2 years ago. I found some old Yu-Gi-Oh tins at Walmart, and I picked them up, and I got an ultimate of Harpy Channeler.
Okay, wait, did she have?
Alucard Dracula 221 just followed.
Oh, blue card. Thank you for the follow. Did I banish that red or no? Red should be in the grave. Where is it? Oh no, that's Link Twins. Okay, that's a different one. Okay.
So that's the thing. What they changed with ultimate rares, right?
Yeah.
Though they made it so that ultimate rares were exclusively in tournament OTS packs. So they were always really expensive because they're the cool embossed cards.
Yeah, that's even.
I mean, that sucks. Like, so like there's the one card shop was like if you bought $20 in when they were doing that thing where it was like where they were like selling, what are those cards called? The Lost Art promotions.
Nope, we are doing rank climb right now. Oh, I'm up against Twin Live here. Okay, that's shit.
I haven't. Well, I was building one of these decks on here, and because I wanted to play this deck.
Oh, you want to play the VTuber deck? Yeah, no, I can play.
I do want to play the VTuber deck. But yeah, they
we might do a room a little bit later.
They did a thing where
how I'm feeling on this one.
They did a thing where they had that Lost promotion art set up, right? And it was like, oh, if you spend $20, you get one of those tournament packs. And I was like, oh yeah, so I kept doing that. I was hoping I'd pull an ultimate, but I never did. I mean, I just like the idea of them giving out like, some rare stuff. Like, so one of the cool things, that Blue Eyes is BS, like them doing that.
Oh yeah, if that's gonna become a tournament grade winner, that's just it's pay to win at that point. I'm sorry, but that's pay to win.
That card isn't good enough to like break the meta. It's just basically casuals. Like, it's good, but it's not like that great from what I understand.
Yeah.
But so what they did is though, so that's only the one type of rare, right?
I screwed that up. I should have
But one thing they did that I thought was smart, the other two cards that are exclusively quarter century rares in that pack, those are alternate arts of the two main Sky Striker monsters. But it's like, oh, but that's fine because there's a million of that. So anyone who wants to play it can, but anyone who wants to chase those cool alternate arts, those are chase cards, but they don't affect the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, that's what they should be doing. Like, if IP Little Knight shouldn't be this $400 card, but they could make alternate arts of cards in these special rarities. That would be cool. Like Pokemon does that. They have like all the cards are common, but they also have like the full art versions are the secret rares and the alternate art rares and stuff, So anyone and they and let's be real, like Yu-Gi-Oh players try to bling out their deck. They do.
Oh, I had the old top rare Harpy's Pet Dragon back in the day. I think I might still have it around. No, I got stolen, right?
Have you seen any of the rarity collection cards?
The newest, I haven't paid attention to like IRL Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in a while.
Okay, so the Rarity Collection cards basically is a set. They released two of them, Rarity Collection 1 and Rarity Collection 2. Rarity Collection 2 is pretty, unpopular. But Rarity Collection 1, basically, there's every rarity of the card is in there. And they have, there's a quarter century rare in there of it. They have the Japanese versions of their, they have the Collector's Rare, the Japanese version of the Collector's Rare, Ultimate. They just have, 7 different rarities, and they all look really good. And they're pretty easy to get.
What just? Okay, I think she did something. Oh, hey, Val. Can't currently summon them. Or it. Ooh, what we can do, let's save that actually. We got game on board. Nope, just came on board. Alright. What were you saying though?
They have like 5 different rarity types.
Yeah, 5 different rarity on that.
Yeah, because like they brought the Japanese rarities over.
I like back when it was just like super, ultra, ultimate. It was like, okay, that's fine. Then every now and then you would have a ghost rare. And then like special rarities from like a Starlight machine or stuff like that. It's like some of the off-brand stuff was a little stupid, but like it's getting ridiculous now. Especially with the fucking was it Phantom or Ghost rares?
Ghost rares should be the same, but
Alright.
What's with the I mean, so basically like with the rarity collections, so they had I know that they had the collector's rares, right?
Yeah.
But those were exclusive to those small boxes, like the boxes that had the things like the VTubers and stuff. Those were like they had Starlight rares, which you could get like 1 in a box, right? Like not a box, but like 1 in a case. Collector's rares were specifically for the mini sets, and there weren't that many of them, but like they looked really cool, and they weren't like in everything, so that was fine. They were kind of like, oh well, you're not gonna have collector's rares, or you're not gonna have Starlights in this kind of set, so we'll have collectors for this one.
Yeah,
so those are cool. But so the new one, the rarity collection. Let's see, they have the quarter century rares, the 25th anniversary rares, which look really good. And they had like, I don't know what the other rarities are called, but I got one of them and it looks so good, and I was like, oh my god, I love this.
Oh, I just realized that.
What?
They dropped the card that every time I special summon, they gain life points equal to its attack.
Oh, is that Ghost Mourner and Chill?
Ghost Sister and Spooky
Dogwood.
Yeah.
I like that card.
Don't get me wrong. It's just
yeah, I know it's not going to do anything against this deck.
Yep. Oh shit! Actually, I'm kind of in a bad spot here. I don't know if I should have done that.
I know that people were complaining about the Anniversary 2 collection, which they should, because it's like you buy one of those things that's like $30 for 3 packs of 10 cards. But they do have a lot of really like if you haven't bought any in a while, they have a lot of good cards in them. You know.
Yeah.
Like Ghost Mourner and Chill, Crossout Designator, Solemn Judgment. I pulled Access Code Talker, Magician's Souls. I still haven't pulled Dragoon. I want Dragoon. Ivy Master Arena, Goddess of the Other Worlds. I want one of these like special rare versions of Dragoon.
Yeah.
I wonder what the highest card in this set is.
What the fuck do you have that's for response at in phase?
Actually, looking at them, some of these cards are still pretty expensive. You get that quarter century rare of the alternate art for IP Mask Arena is like 36. Crystal Denner is 36. The quarter century rares are pretty expensive still.
Wait, what the hell was? Why do you lose 4,000? How your opponent starts someone?
Oh, because he didn't gain any life points.
Oh,
you know, that thought occurred to me because I know you have to do it, but I thought maybe because you summoned the monster and it technically might have counted as a +0, it might have counted.
Oh, I forgot that effect is a thing because I never see it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like people say it's bad because life points don't matter as much anymore, but in a game where people are summoning like there's no tomorrow, it
could be the difference between an extra turn or not.
I mean,
and especially back to the Maxi.
Yeah, with the whole chain of cards, you could end up getting like 20,000. All
right, each time a quick play card is activated, I banish a card. I have one quick play spell in this deck.
Their deck just isn't built for.
It's
what
fucking
you're doing.
Runic. Oh, I hate this deck.
Don't most people?
I want to add. Oh, I did the summoning. Oh, that's anytime any quick play spell card is.
Did you also hear that? Did you also see that the new damn, what is that card called? You just said it. Max C just came out.
Yeah, like a new equivalent to that or something like that.
Yeah, Molcharmy Purium. If you control no cards, quick effect, you can discard this card, apply these effects this turn. Each time your opponent normal or special summons a monster from the hand, immediately draw one card. Once during the end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more than the number of cards in your opponent's hand, +6, you must randomly shuffle cards from your hand into the deck so that the number of cards in your hand equals the number of cards your opponent controls +6. You can only activate one of these monsters per turn.
Oh, I missed timing. Shit.
I'm also looking at the I'm just looking at the thing on here, right? So the new pack with that $600, well, let's drop the price, the $500 Blue Eyes card, right?
Yeah.
The next highest card on there is a quarter-century rare Phantom of Ubel.
Oh, wait. Phantom. That would be...
The yellow one.
Okay, yeah, that's the fusion.
Yep, and that's $200 for the quarter-century rare, the highest rare. And then it's 136 for the Alt Art of Sky Striker. 93 for Branded Fusion. See, I'm okay with this kind of stuff. Although, like, the secret rare of, just the secret rare Phantom of Ubel is 46. I think that's part of the reason, people say, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't as healthy in the States. Because, like, in Japan packs, in Japan stuff, they'll have their quarter-century rares. But then they'll have, like, just a super rare of every card in there, too. So you can still get the deck for your price. But, you know, people want to go for the highest rarities. People, like, there's a term, high raritying out your deck for a reason.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that.
It's like, I would love to have these Sky Strikers and Herald of the Diviner and some of these other cards in this. Like, there's a quarter-century Snatch Steel,
Are
quarter-century...
you kidding me? Double fucking max-seeing my ass.
Damn. Although I do feel like they're abusing, like, it shouldn't be so many I like the idea when they had, like, 3 or 4 of these, like, super cards. Like, I like the idea of, what is it called? The Starlights, but there'd be, like, 4 Starlights in one set. 2 based on the cards in that set, and then 2 classic cards, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that.
So that way they're not spamming out so many of them. Although I'd like to get this quarter-century rare Ib of the World Chalice.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Who, me or them?
You.
Why?
Because I was saying don't buy for the rarities. Like, it's...
Oh, I mean, I was looking at it's like $20. I could just buy it myself if I wanted to.
Oh, it's like 20. Oh, never mind. Even then, I still don't like it.
Oh, I wasn't going to. It's just one of those things where I see it, like, they have they released a Gen X Alibird alt art. I don't know. Just, I buy, so the general concept is, like, the smarter thing to do if you're going to buy packs is to buy a case, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Buy a booster box, type thing. I never do that. It's like, it's basically one of those things where if I'm at, so if I'm going to so what I do is, like, if I'm going to the gym, I might, like, stop at Target and just buy, like, 2 packs and then just be done with it, you know?
Yeah.
If I get something good, I get something good. If I don't, I don't. It's not the end of the
I
world.
only control one. Oh, she's dropping the get more life points one on me.
Lol.
Too bad I'm somebody you Bell loving defender.
It's also the concept is that it's like I like the Battles of Legends packs, right? Making hollows of everything, but at the same time, it makes it makes it so that the hollows are basically the equivalent of commons.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't like putting hollows in like the cases as if they're like commons. I like them in the binders. It's like, oh, they're hollow. But Battles of Legend kind of make them pointless. But at the same time, I love seeing like older cards like get like nicer reprints. Like one of the Modolce ones, they only had a super rare, but it was during that one Battle of Legends. I could not find them because it was that time where they had that remember when they had that 1,000 dragon monster to celebrate, or 10,000 dragon to celebrate the Yu-Gi-Oh having 10,000 monsters.
Oh, is that what that was for?
Yeah. So they basically everyone bought those things, sold out so fast. I only got 3 packs, and so I had to actually buy my Modolce cards. It was only like $10, but I was like, I got to get the playset. But I was like, I want them.
Yep. Oh, okay, what's this guy gonna do? He's at 250 life points.
And when you had that, what's it called? That your Ghost Rare Magician, right?
Oh my!
I know that set also had is the set that released a hollow version of Modolce Fresh Tart, and I was like, ooh, I want a hollow one of this instead of just the common. So I do like it. I think one of the things I would like to do is like get like the best rares of like the boss monsters from all the decks I've ever had, and I'd like to get those graded, you know?
Yep.
I'd like to get that quarter century rare Modolce pudding or Modolce, and then get that graded. It's just stuff like that. Gem Knight. Well, the first deck I tried to play like high level was Gem Knight. This is before I knew about this was before they were an OTK deck.
Oh yeah, that's what Gem Knight. Oh my, yeah, that's a different era of Yu-Gi-Oh right there, man.
Well, yeah, it was the first time I was trying. I was like trying to do the thing where you summon the monster, then you fusion summon during the battle phase, and then just bring out big monsters over and over and just win that way.
Yeah.
I also played Watts at one point, and the very first deck I ever made that wasn't just me pouring a bunch of cards into my deck, because I was a little kid, or taking my starter deck and just pouring every card that I have into it, was Gravity Bind. So I'd kind of like to get like a perfect edition, first edition Gravity Bind, and get that graded.
Alright, let's add a banish card to hand.
Jinzo killed my Gravity Bind deck. That asshole.
I'm kind of wishing I would have had a Jinzo right here, honestly. This is, oof. Alright, I can. Oh, I could do that, though. I'll,
Have you played against Labyrinth yet?
Yes, Ubill actually has a really good matchup against Labyrinth from what I've seen. Although it was lower level Labyrinth.
No, it's
What?
You go on. I was just thinking, like, that's the new control deck, isn't it?
It was.
What is now?
It's Rescue Ace, I believe is.
That's a control deck?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. What the fuck was that?
Didn't Rescue Ace like fall off super hard?
I don't know what happened to them, but yeah.
Isn't everyone playing Snake Eyes though?
All right, that's probably what it fucking is. Actually, yeah, I think you're right on that one.
Have you run into a bunch of Snake Eyes?
No, it's not in Master Duel yet. That's also the other reason I wanted to start picking it up, because I hear everybody is sick of Snake Eye. I don't hear it's bad, but I hear everybody.
That's because it's like tier 0.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he is not going to draw that many cards, is he? I think it's 3. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. All right, well, he didn't lock himself out, but... Okay, let's do this. Right, can't be destroyed by card effects. Forgot about that. God damn it.
I'll be back.
Alright, I'll see you in a second. It's gonna be here, you're be getting irritated by this guy's deck. Oh, he doesn't get to draw 3 from that, does he? Yeah, he gets to draw 3 from that. I think I might have my first loss here tonight, everybody. Okay, yeah, this is not the best. Best situation to come on. All right, what do you got? Let's just set. Let's do no more targets for that.
Still stuck in it, I see.
Yeah, this is the kind of the problem I hate with low plat, early, even gold, is you get decks that just do one thing really well, and sometimes they'll screw your deck over. Like like Ebel's great against monster decks, heavy spell trap decks. I struggle with once they get going. but spell trap decks suck against every other main competitive deck, so they're not played. He is digging for something, and I don't know what. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna swing in. I want to see what those bottom cards are packing. Because if one of them has more attack points than 250, I win right here.
The fact that it was literally 200.
Well, I get a double effect, so he was going to lose. He was still winning either way. So,
I know.
And plat. That's a victory plat, I guess, right there.
That's still really funny.
Okay. Yep.
I don't think I ever cared. I don't think I ever cared enough to work my way out of past silver in this. I think the thing is the turns take so long that I just kind of lose my attention span.
That's part of the reason why I asked you to jump on here. Although chat, you've been surprisingly talkative too tonight. This is kind of weirding me out.
Really, like it doesn't. I know you're saying things, people. I don't see it updating on my end.
Like once you started talking, everyone else shut up. But
oh, my bad.
No, it's not a problem. Like I was expecting to have to just droll out about weird attack combos and stuff I was trying to think about. Or I probably should have went into the anime I've been going through because, man, I've been starting on that new season, and holy shit, is it just a trash season?
Not
you're allowed
to. So Chat, you're allowed to talk. I will respond to all of you as well.
Yeah. Pix is here too. Oh my fucking god. Two of those?
I am surprisingly good at paying attention to chat, which doesn't make much sense, but I am.
Well, when you're not streaming at the very least.
I do it pretty good when I'm streaming as well. Depends on how hard the game is.
Yeah. All right.
So you're saying it's a trash season?
As in, like, like trash isekai kind of style?
Oh, yeah.
There are a mountain of those suckers.
I haven't really started on the new season at all. Like, I finished watching Tomo-chan as a girl.
Oh, that's from a while ago.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where I'm like, oh, I have some space. I was just like, normally, if I want to watch something while I'm eating or something, which isn't that often because of how my family is, but if I'm like in a situation where I'm like, oh, I want to eat something and I'm watching something, and it's like, all right, and none of my shows had updated that day. I was like, all right, well, I need something, so I started that one. That was kind of my when I'm doing stuff, but I was doing it dubbed, and since I was doing this really repetitive task in editing, I was like, all right, I'll just put that up and mostly just listen and look up when I want to.
All right, he has passed twice to me. This is weird.
So that was,
Is he gonna Ashby? That's not bad. Did you ever watch Go Go Loser Ranger from last season?
I did.
That's one of the.
Fun.
That was one of the. Oh, you were fucked now. That was one of the 2 shows that made it onto the S rank for me and Yuki.
Like it took a little to grow on me, but I liked it overall.
Yeah, no, it was a bit of a slow start, but once it got going,
I was more surprised to see that it like already has a season 2 announced.
it did. From what I know, what it's based on did pretty well, I think, or the show did pretty well.
Which is extra surprising because I don't know what platform was streaming it here.
Hulu,
Yeah, I had to pirate that.
which
Oh,
is
no.
Hulu. It sucks.
Yeah,
There were 4 new shows on Hulu. The subtitles on them suck. The commercial breaks are actually not badly placed, but the
one of
commercial
those-
breaks still.
It's one of those ones where I prefer to like try and support this stuff, but it's like, look, guys, I'm not like it's like with the new Bleach. I'm not getting Disney Plus for a year to watch Bleach.
No, I think it's on Hulu.
Yeah, well, Disney owns Bleach, or Disney owns Hulu.
Yep.
But it's
Like,
like, no,
Hulu-
I'm not.
Hulu's one of the ones I will still won't bitch too much about because it's not like doing god awful. It's like they still have a good amount of like original content, it's like they still do content wise. Like I don't that doesn't bug me. It's the fact that their subtitles are kind of bitchy to watch anime on.
See, my general concept on it is that it's like I haven't gotten High Dive, but I kind of want to get High Dive because it's specifically like anime and things like that. I don't care about most of the crap on Hulu.
Yeah, we gotta surrender.
Yeah, and so it's like with Netflix, right?
Well, Hulu has old stuff on it, weirdly enough, too.
Yeah, I know. I had free Hulu for a while, and I was watching stuff on there. That's how I watched Fate and Kenichi.
Yep.
But it's one of those concepts where it's like I didn't mind getting the like Netflix to binge Castlevania because it's like, okay, I'll just have this for a month or two and then I'll be out of there. And I'm like, it's like it doesn't have it. I don't want to watch all, like I don't want to be paying a monthly fee for a service I'm not really using. The only thing I do that with is mostly like, was it Nintendo?
Another surrender.
The only service I pay for monthly that I don't really use much is Nintendo Online.
Mine's currently lapsed just because I can't get anybody to play with me on it right now, and it's like I wasn't playing any of the console stuff. Okay, I was playing Golden Sun for a little bit, but I was doing that passively.
I mean, it's
those old RPGs are just, I'm finding out like they're you have to. I need to have somebody with me if I'm going to be playing those sons of bitches because so much of it is just walking and grinding and figuring out where to go. It's just it's.
I beat those games as a kid.
I know, I did too.
I have a Game Boy. I have like this thing that like lets me plug my Game Boy into my computer, essentially, and just use a Super Nintendo controller. Just like it's just something that, like turns it to an emulator, but I can like pull my saves on and off. So I put like my old save files on there. I can't think what it's called.
Oh yeah, no, it's not Action Replay, is it?
No. It's called an Epilogue.
Oh, okay.
But I have that, so I can just kind of play that, like my older games that way if I own them already. And obviously I can just emulate if I don't want to. But it's like
no backseat for you.
Yeah, I mean the cool thing about the Nintendo Online is that the retro games have a built-in parsec.
Oh yeah, no, is it just me or just like as much as I kind of hate the Nintendo Online stuff? It's really fucking like user friendly and stuff like they have oh yeah, I was gonna say that you just said the built-in parsec bit, but I was gonna say like they have the like the save states. I added the wrong fucking card.
So the only thing I don't like about Nintendo's Online with the older games is that you can't freaking get the screen larger. Like it's like let me fill. It has to have that giant gray border. It's like, let me just do it the way an emulator does and have it to the edge of the screen. They can still say the perfect square. That's fine, but just like let me enlarge it. It feels so much smaller than it needs to be.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I can definitely understand that. Shit, I fucked up pretty badly right there.
Plus, recording wise, it's also annoying that when you're playing online, if you don't tell the person you're playing with to not do this, like you can get this little like hand to show up. That's like how they click on there and brings up the menu. And it's like, I don't want people like it messes up the recording if people are sitting there like moving the hand around and doing the little clapping and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's like, let me turn that off. I don't want to see other people's little hand things. But other than that, I really do like it. I do like all the stuff that they give you. And it's only like, unless you're doing the one for the N64, it's only $20 a year. It's like, that's not bad by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I was doing the one with the N64 until like just recently, but even that's like really good.
Yeah, they have some good choices on there. And then they just announced their like mature collection for it.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna start adding those now.
Yeah, when they said mature, I honestly thought it was gonna be like I was sure it was like, oh, here comes Conker's Bad Fur Day. No, it's not Conker. It was
Turok. Something weird, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, it was Turok, but it was also Perfect Dark.
Oh yeah, because they announced that just as the Perfect Dark actual remake's coming out.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, well, here comes. And that's a good call. It's like anyone who wants to play the original Perfect Dark, here's your big chance.
And I heard some people were complaining how the new one looks. I don't know why though.
I don't know. I haven't really looked that much into it. I know I played a little bit of the 360 one that people didn't like, and I didn't play much further.
Okay.
Perfect Dark Zero. That's it.
What kind of games are? Because I know they're a shooter, but I don't know what kind.
Have you played GoldenEye?
Yeah.
It's like GoldenEye.
Okay.
Like I didn't play much of it when I was younger, because you had to have like no one I knew had it, but I did play it on an emulator like a few years later. If you had the expansion pack, you could play 4 people, but it's also got like an online. It's got like a co-op gameplay mode as well.
Yeah.
Like the campaign apparently is co-op.
Oh shit! Like the first one?
Yeah. No, both of them. The 360, the sequel and the first one are both have co-op campaigns.
Yeah, that might be a fun idea for us because I've kind of been getting into more of those old oh, what the fuck would you call them? Not RPG shooters, but like I gotta get rid of this right now. I don't want to go into this yet, but yeah, let's do it. But like, you know, GoldenEye, like I recently went through and did no, not recently, but like a little while ago, I did a playthrough of Black Mesa, which is the remake of Half-Life 1.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, actually, okay. It always weirds me out how many people actually know about this game.
Yeah, it's been recommended to me a bunch of times. Because I've beaten Half-Life 2 in the episodes, and I've never beat it, but I did. The PS2 version of Half-Life had a co-op campaign, like a bonus campaign. And me and my friend, when I was younger, we tried to beat it. We got to the end, but we couldn't beat the final area.
Ah.
And we like never really played it again.
Yep. Although the one I will absolutely positively fucking, after looking into it, never touch is Omicron.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, are you familiar with what was it? It's not David Hayter, it's he did Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I know about those.
Those guys. It's his first game.
Oh, damn. Why? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? His thing.
It's well, I mean, like, he's not good at a lot. Like, well, he's okay.
Okay, so let me put it this way. So I didn't play them myself, but I watched my roommate play Heavy Rain and Between Two Souls, or whatever the other one was. I enjoyed the stories.
Like, the stories aren't bad. It's just there's a lot. I don't want to say unpad. They're very touchy on what they are, I should say. And Omicron is him doing the absolute. He wanted to start with a magnum opus. It felt like, because this game's story is outrageously vast. The world is deep, and it was got an endorsement by David fucking Bowie for even to an extent. Like, they got him to do music and his likeness in the game, and it just. Oh, what would be the way to put it? You know how the first time you do something, it sucks?
Yeah.
It's his first game. It's like, in all the problems he's and the complaints he's kind of known for later on are still there in this old one.
Yeah, I'm definitely Yeah, I definitely understand. Like, so I have like this I've had this for like over a year now, so I'm sad that I haven't used it. This thing that like makes my N64 games HD. So
oh yeah, that adapter. I recently heard about that. One of the guys I follow was talking about how he got the
Eon.
What?
The Eon.
I don't remember what he called it exactly, but he was talking about how he got it for the N64 version of Resident Evil 2, which did you know that game had specifically the N64 version had a randomizer mode in it?
I did not.
Yeah, and it crammed because is it RE2 and I gotta surrender. Yay! Isn't RE2 a 2-disc PS2 game?
I don't know.
I think it is. It's because it's like the sheer
Yes,
amount.
it is. Because each version plays a different character. When I was a kid, my mom would not let me play mature rated games. Except on my birthday, she let me and my friends rent that game, and we tried both discs for both characters because we did not know what we were doing in that game, and we barely got past the opening areas. We were so confused.
I can imagine. So you know how much bigger like a PlayStation game is because of the extra disc space, right?
Yep. And they crammed all the videos on the N64 version.
They crammed both versions with extra costumes and a randomizer mode without dropping the graphic quality.
Yep, pretty crazy.
So this is one of the most crazy teched out games apparently on the N64 for what it has to run.
Oh, I understand.
And because of that, I've heard the emulation on it is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, emulation on N64 is pretty bad all around the board.
Yeah. And apparently like RE2 is the worst. Or one of the worst.
I know in my case, it's like I just have a bunch of old N64 games that I'd like to replay. And I also have since I have that adapter, I also bought the GameCube adapter this year while I was at the con. And I was like sitting there debating on buying the older Zeldas to do that as well. I didn't get around to it. And then I
oh yeah. You know, one of the things I was actually starting to look at was getting a or starting to collect some of the more rare. I don't like that. More rare 360 games, just because I get a feeling like the collector market on that's going to start popping up here soon.
Yeah, because they're closing the eShop for it.
Oh, they're closing the eShop. I just meant in general. I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah, they're going to be. I think it's very, very soon. They're closing the 360 online.
Wait,
shop.
the online for 360 is still working? I thought that got shut down years ago.
The gameplay might, but you can still buy the games, or you could. But that should be gone very, very soon.
I was not aware of that.
Yep, it's happening very, very soon. They're making. I've seen videos about games that you need to pick up that never got physical releases.
Okay, then.
I think my favorite online co-op game is to be the for the 360 has to be Castlevania Harmony of Despair, because it is a 6-player co-op Castlevania game.
Okay. What's this?
And it has like it basically like they're like they have like multiple stages. It's their purchasing system for it is really freaking weird, because it's you essentially like it comes with 6 levels, right? And the 6 levels are like they're big. They have like 30 minutes to beat each level, and it has like 10 characters. Like you can play as Alucard or any of them, and you play as them. But the DLC has like they have like another 6 or 7 DLC levels, and you can buy each level individually. You can also buy a bunch of characters individually, and it's really good. Like one of the levels you can buy DLC is the entire game of the very first Castlevania on NES. So it's the whole NES game, and you just play through it using the new stuff.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they also have like a level from like Fuganaki or something, which is like kind of like a spin-off that never came to the States until just recently.
Okay.
That's a really fun game. I know you can play it on the newer consoles as well, because it's downloadable there. I bought all the DLC except for the extra songs. And I know that the PlayStation version has one extra character that the Xbox version doesn't. Because on Xbox you can't play local multiplayer, but you can play 4-player co-op on the PS4 version and the PS3 version. But the thing is,
okay, is
like,
it just me, or are like the PS3 and PS4 versions of stuff starting to blend together for you?
a little bit. Well, it's also yeah, no, it's a little blending. Well, I know the 360 and Xbox One also have the same stuff going on. It's just like with the 360 game, like it only had the 1-player or you can only play single player. Because remember we got it thinking we could, me and my roommates got it thinking we could all play together, and it turns out we couldn't. So we decided to play it, but in a race each other instead.
Okay, why can't I do this? Discard 1 card is from this face of... Alright, that bugs me.
So the general concept, though, is that if you're playing on the PS3 version with four people, and you get away from each other, the camera zooms out so hard that you can't even see what you're doing.
Oh, so it's that.
The game was made for online co-op.
Yeah, that sounds like that. Yeah. So a lot of people forget that's one of the downsides. The old couch co-op is either you're doing split screen, or you were all on top of each other.
I mean, they have their ups and downs. Like both have their strengths and weaknesses. You know.
Yeah.
Like I like playing online games with you and KU and everyone, but I do miss like couch co-op shenanigans as well. So
yeah.
So it's all the same. There's multiple places. There's also the when I was at the con, they had like 8 or 4 GameCubes connected together, and they were playing like they had a big Mario Kart tournament.
Yep.
I've done that with I've been to a one where they had a Kirby's Air Ride with 4 GameCubes linked together.
All right, you think if I drop Super Poly on him right now, he'll surrender?
Probably.
Because with this card, I can literally select the whole fucking board.
And they can't even respond to it.
And I'm going to burn them for like 4,000 or something like that.
And there it is.
Damn, alright, no, this is... I feel like I'm doing too good. I don't feel like I'm skilled enough to be... I haven't lost a game since the stream has started.
Well, what deck was that you were playing against?
I wasn't entirely sure, honestly. Although, to be fair, Ubel is a meta deck right now. I don't...
Maybe
The
people
problem
just
is
wanna-
I picked it up the day it dropped, so there wasn't any Master Duel tier list yet.
maybe people haven't figured out how to play against you, Bell, yet.
Yep. All right, Beckoning Beast. Ooh, I almost clicked set on that. Did not want to do that. All right, Ash, 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 Ash. No Ash.
See, I'm down to playing 64 games, though.
Oh, I love the old 64 stuff.
Oh, I know. Kigu hates it, though.
He hates the 64 era?
It hurts his eyes. Like, really badly.
Wait, so does he only like Mario Party going forward from like the GameCube era?
He likes the old ones, but I don't know. I don't know what the limitations are, but I know with like shooters, he has a really hard time apparently with his eyes. Like it's not like he'll do it, but it's like apparently with like the older that's why I avoid playing a lot of like PS1 and 64 stuff with him because it really bothers him.
Okay.
Like the only PS1 stuff I've made him play is Twisted Metal. But doesn't bother me. I'm all for it in 64.
See, I do have a couple games that do bug me from that old era, but those are the Spyro, like original trilogy.
Why does that bother you? Those are clean games.
They make me motion sick is the weird part.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think actually what's happening, I think these guys are starting to realize what Ubel is, and they're like, oh, I'm fucked.
That's possible.
But no, like I can remember, like, because I didn't know I used to get motion sick a lot. I just thought I would get like headaches and like sick for like weird reasons, like as a little kid. And then it was like I was going through I remember if it was like Spyro 2 or I think it was 2, and I was just like I was loving the game. I was playing it like crazy, going. Did the old kid thing. I would play it for like 6 hours straight.
Yep.
Then I put the game down, got up, fell down, and crawled to a toilet.
Well, I can't say I've had that experience.
Yeah, you said you don't get motion sick, right?
Not really. I can't think of a time where I did.
Yeah, it's like people. The one thing I want to say, like people who like don't understand how badly motion sickness can really hit you. It's not like a like, oh, I feel dizzy. It's like, you ever had like a really bad stomach bug?
Yep.
It hits you like that is what it does. So get all of that, all of that would entail, and then on top of that get just being utterly dizzy.
I wouldn't like that. strange that Spyro would do that to you.
I still cannot figure out why. I think it was the backgrounds. I added the wrong fucking card.
I mean, well, at the very least, they remastered Spyro, so you could do that.
Yep. I don't know if I want to go back to Spyro. It's I screwed up really bad right there. God damn, I had a really good combo going.
I have beaten Spyro 1, and the co-op Spyro game where you played as Spyro and Cinder.
Oh, like, yeah, I heard those got weirdly dark and weren't, like, they weren't bad, but they weren't, like, highly received.
I mean, I played the last one, and it didn't seem all that dark to me. Like, it definitely had a little bit, like, it was a little edgier with, like, but, I don't know. It was, like, edgy, like, little kid kind of edgy.
Okay, maybe that's it then. Because, I'm also a bit of an edgelord with all the stuff I like too. If Q's model here wasn't an indicator, I like my edge. I like my hot topic look.
Well,
oh my fucking god!
I only played it because my my ex was.
Oh wait, no, I've got Chronicle on the board. He's kind of fucked.
My ex was huge into Spyro, so she wanted to play it with me, so we played it.
Ah.
I ended up getting all the achievements for it because it was like very simple.
Oh, this is gonna fuck him so much. Beckoning Beast getting hit with the imperb sucks. Because he can't do his normal now.
I know with the Nintendo Online, the games that you're thinking of that you probably say, like, I think they added Hexen. That would probably be up your alley.
Oh, that game sounds so familiar. I don't know it though.
It's kind of like it's an FPS, but with like mages and swords and stuff. But it's like I think it's like 4-player co-op.
Well, might be something to look into at some point then.
I know it has 2-player co-op at minimum.
Yeah.
At minimum, I know that.
The things I'm finding I don't like going back into are PvP shooters and... Oh, we popped Beckoning Beast. And, I'm finding I don't like platformers. I'm just, not only am I not good at them, but I'm like, eh. Maybe that's also might be because I played so much of them as a kid, and they were just mid to me to begin with.
Are you talking 3D platformers, 2D platformers, or both?
I would say 2D platformers. 3D platformers, I still kind of like. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Oh, what's Spanish? Oh, I could pull out a spirit, but oh no, I'll just.
See, I find myself. I haven't played as many 2D platformers as of late, so I've been more into like jumping on them.
Oh, wait! You're called by the Graving Me. You're running the beer match. What the fuck are you doing? All right. I'm sorry. It's just.
Isn't that good for you?
It's kind of. Okay, what I want to do here is...
You said you didn't like going back to the old arena shooters.
No, not so much old arena shooters. It's, I don't know, just PvP shooters in general. I've been getting more and more miffed at, it feels like.
Like, but older ones? Like, what older ones are being played still?
No, I'm saying I'm not saying it's the old ones. It's just PvP shooters in general.
Oh, okay. Can't remember the last time. Actually, that's not true. I remember exactly the last time I played PvP shooter was Halo Infinite.
Well, like the actual PvP or like because Halo's
Oh,
in
I
a bit
played.
of a
I played the PvP.
okay, because Halo's in a bit of a weird spit because it really does still have the single player bits on it.
So I actually really enjoyed the multi or the online versus. I really like how Halo feels in general. I'm not like I also played like the thing was I don't really like adding. I haven't really okay. So to be fair, I haven't really played them that much, but it's like I haven't played any of the hero shooters. Like when I was debating on getting into what is that series called? Overwatch. It was a little too late.
Yeah. Hey,
And I was like,
Overwatch 3 is supposed to be coming.
I could not. I don't really. I mean, it's. I've heard so many bad things about the community and stuff that I don't really want to partake. I just really like I have a Nendoroid that I got for $10 at Target of a Tracer, and I was like, oh, Tracer has such a cool design.
Ah, there's
So
his Ash.
So it's kind of like, I wouldn't mind. I don't know. It's one of those ones where I just don't really care. Like, I played Destiny, right? And I was always getting destroyed in Destiny. Always getting destroyed. And it was, I always hated it because it feels like whenever I'd start getting a handle on a fight, they would just pop their abilities and I would lose. And I wasn't playing one of the broken ones, so it was especially unenjoyable. And it's like, those kind of things always create a meta. I know that Halo has its own kind of meta where it's like memorizing everything on the map and time and stuff like that. I don't really find that to be very fun. I do like the evenness of it all, Like, oh, everybody is like on an even playing field. I know I was at a tournament where at a con where
games like Apex wouldn't be up to your alley then either.
I mean, I haven't played it, so I'm more than willing to try them, but it's just they've never like maybe go, oh man, I really want to play this. I just know
this dumbass blew up his Ubella, forgetting that he had called it last turn.
Ha. I just know I was at that con where they had the Mario Kart tournament. It wasn't this year because I forgot to sign up for it, but like last year they had a Halo 2 tournament because they were trying to sell their Xbox product.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh well, I haven't played Halo 2 in forever. Let me jump in on this. And it was even though we got crushed because they had people who were actual teams, and I was just on some makeshift group, so we were not working together at all. Even despite that, I was still having a good time.
Yeah. Oh, Spirit or Phantom actually works against me because I can't super pallet it away either. Damn, I forgot about that. But like I said, the thing is, I hate to say it, but my free reflexes were never good. Neither was my accuracy on guns, and that's the biggest reason I just cannot play. Oh, asshole!
My one friend would always curb stomp me no matter what.
Yeah.
I've never been able to get good at those kind of games no matter how much I played them.
Yeah.
My one friend would always carry me. I remember when I came back from college and we were playing with him, he's like, oh, well, we can't play on this thing because I don't want you pulling my ranking down. I was like, okay, ass. And then one time he was like, oh, I found this new guy to play with us. He was really awesome. Like, oh, okay. So we played it, and it was like a freaking 14-year-old kid. And I was like, I turned on like, are you serious, man? And he's like, dude, this kid plays all the time. He's so good at this game. Like, yeah, because he doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah, I really do hate to say it, but most shooters are reflex based. And once you get past 24, I think it is.
It's not even about being reflex based. It's about the fact that they were playing like 12 hours a day. It's like, sorry, I haven't played this game in 4 months because I went to college, and he's been playing it 12 or 14 hours a day every day for the last couple of months. Yeah, obviously he's going to curb stomp me.
Yeah.
I think the thing with with those kind of shooters now, or me in general, is that like as much as I like that kind of stuff, games where I have to sit down and practice for a long period of time are an endless thing. It's like I think that fits as you have a comfort game, something like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you
Yeah,
know,
it's
you have
my Sunday night stuff.
I don't really get into comfort games. I just kind of beat a game and then move on to the next game because there's so many games I want to play that I don't want to sit down and spend time getting good at one of them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's
No,
like
I understand perfectly what you mean on that.
I beat Pokemon. Bleh. I beat the Pokemon one that I can't think of its name now, and I tried out the endless mode just to try it, and I'm not going back to that game. It was really fun. I enjoyed my time with it, as frustrated as I got, but I've beaten it. And there's a lot of older games that I'd like to go back to that, I just haven't played it in forever, and I'd like to replay them. And who knows, maybe I'd want to replay that again sometimes, but like right now it's like, eh. So I just like the last 2 days I got back into FF7 Remake or Rebirth. So
Yeah.
and I got past the next story bit, and it's like, oh well, now I'm at another do the million objective things, which is going to take another freaking 4 hours probably. It's like the only thing I really don't like about the game is that like I don't want to run around this. I wish they didn't add open world stuff to that game.
Keep it pure. We don't need all the extra.
Well, they had open world in the PlayStation games, but there wasn't a million things to do. It was more about like there was a few offshoots and stuff, but here it's like every time you get to it, it's so much.
Yeah, you don't like the time wasting aspects that you have to dig into nowadays with those.
Well, it's like they literally do the Ubisoft thing where they're like I think there's like 4 to 5 towers you have to activate in every overworld.
Technically, the last game to do that would be the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah,
games.
I mean, I have that. Okay, so I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet, even though I do have it. It's a little different in those games, I feel. At least I'm just gonna go off of Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, a lot of what made that game fun was the exploration and finding stuff, because the whole thing was about exploration. Final Fantasy VII isn't really about exploration; it's about the story. Like running around Costa del Sol, like even the like most of the stuff in Costa del Sol was filler. Like 90% of it was filler, but it's fun filler. You know what I mean? Like seeing that world was crazy. Doing the recitals, doing their little like date things, just seeing how the characters are reacting, and even like the one I'm doing now, it's like I'm going to that. You know how they had that gym in the first game where you did the exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have another one of those here. The characters are there, and and they ask you to take out some monsters for them, and then like Tifa and it's one of the Tifa's missions, and Tifa and Cloud are kind of just talking about like food and what like Tifa saying, "Oh, I used to be a picky eater," stuff like that. Like Cloud saying, so it's just like, oh, that's some neat little character development on the side while you're running around destroying monsters. I like that. That's fun. Seeing them interact with the characters, that's fun. I like that. But when I'm sitting there going, let me go to the 3 life spring areas of every single one, and let me fight these special versions of the monsters who don't actually matter, but they're slightly different, so they're more annoying. It's like, I don't want to keep. I don't know. I don't like that stuff. And they added too many mini games to this game. The mini games are fun, but they went overboard. Like they have a Fall Guys mini game. They have an FPS mini game. They have more of those rhythm mini games. It's like holy hell, racing mini games.
They built almost, it sounds like another MMO fucking world on that game. Like the more and more I hear about it, the more I actually really would like to dig into it.
It's like trying to think, but it's just it's a little much. It's just a little too much.
It's a little much.
Yeah, it's just a little too much. Like I was doing the new exercises with Tifa, but they put it on the shoulder buttons, right? So it's a little weird. And then what makes it worse on the shoulder buttons, they make you use the pressure sensitivity. So you click, 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 click in this pattern, but then you get there and you have to hold it halfway down. You push it all the way down, you fail. And then if you don't push it all the way down at the end, you fail. And it's like I did it for like 20 minutes and I said, okay, you know what? Screw this. I don't need the 100% everything. It's just another championship belt item. I don't care. It's just like the same with like the little light gun, like the first person shooter thing. It's really fun. I really liked it. But then the scores you got to get, you basically need to figure out what their patterns are, the order you need to hit them, and then you have to not miss. And I'm like, all right, I did the first one, but when the second course opened up, I tried and I'm like, no. I'm sure that I could if I took the time to memorize the pattern, but I don't want to because it's already going to take me 4 something hours to get through the main area.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
hell with this.
Although I want Square. You said you're going to be bringing stuff to PC. Please hurry on that, though.
No,
Ugh.
never. You will buy a PS5 and like it.
Ugh. Although one of the ones I did want to go through with you, you and Kiyu with, what's the one that's like the pseudo remake of the original PS1 Final Fantasy?
I know what you're talking about because I do own that on PS5.
All right, good. Buy it for PC now.
That's fine. I had actually considered that too.
Yeah, because I would like to.
Cannot think of. I know exactly what you're talking about, but for the life of me, I cannot remember its name.
It's not Strangers in Paradise, right?
Oh no, that is what it is. You're right. That's what it is. Final Fantasy Strangers in Paradise. That is it.
I thought it was like a Dark Souls.
What? No, it's like a looter. It's like a loot game.
Okay.
It's like exclusively 3-player co-op. It's from what I heard, you can only play it either 3-player co-op or 1-player. You can't play 2-player.
No, you can play 2-player. I've watched people do 2-player on that.
Oh, I heard, maybe they patched that in then.
I don't know. It feels like a weird thing not to have.
I don't know, but yeah, that game looks fun.
All right, are you? No, you don't have the trap. You don't have super poly, I'm fairly certain here. You don't have any more link fire to go into. You've already gone through your Unchained combo, so... What the fuck is this guy doing?
Whatever it takes. What deck is he playing?
Yubel.
Okay,
Oh.
so I thought so, but then I'm like, I don't recognize that Link monster.
I have it too. It's not what I generally go into because it's like an extender defender, which this deck doesn't generally need a lot of, except in very specific situations. God fucking right, Spirit. What are you going into, you dumbass? Are you going into access code? You popped Yubel, so he's pulling out Ultimate Nightmare, which will trigger Throne and add something back to his hand, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Maybe you should edit the deck specifically to make sure you have some kind of out for mirror matches.
I do. That's Gustav Max here. That's the reason his HP or his life points are so low. That's actually the nice thing about the Yubel deck. It's you generally don't have to worry about massive OTK against yourself in the mirror. Okay, I should say necessarily because I really do need to get. No, I don't. As long as Loving Defender is on the field and I don't know if his Nightmare Pain in my Nightmare Pain's on the board. He can't swing at me, and he already used his anti-back row that he would have, so he can't get rid of it. Okay, he's gonna summon his Unchained. I don't... Like, you don't have the back row pop here. Phantom isn't a level 9, and... I mean, am I gonna see an MST drop? He already used his... Yes, he did. Okay, so that was just fodder to get that out. Alright, so here comes regular U-Bell again. Thrones, Ultimate Nightmare goes back to hand. No, Spirit. And I win. Yeah, I was just going through the plays in my head. It's like, you don't have any outs left. Like, I got rid of all this shit. Oh. Oh, that's... Just kind of looking through other stuff like that. What did I get pinged at? Oh.
I'm just looking on here. It's Final Fantasy Origins Stranger of Paradise.
Okay. What is that on Steam right now, anyways?
It's $40. Probably wait for it to go on sale. I got the PS5 version for $20 at Walmart.
Oh, I need to put that on my list because the 3-player co-op on that sounds fun. Well, the only thing I've heard is chaos.
Yeah,
well,
it's
actually, how much of the story of 1 do you know?
I mean, I've beaten the original Final Fantasy 1.
Okay, so yeah, it's like they tried to turn that into a massive epic. It sounds like. Oh, right, I'm going first.
Yeah, I know. I remember the launch trailer for this. It was always kind of on my hit list of games I want to play, but it just fell off because it seems like nobody cared. I've heard it's incredibly repetitive.
Yeah, and generic feeling. Although
it's by Team Ninja, isn't it?
Probably. I don't know what the fuck was going on with Square there for a while, but it feels like they Oh,
it's by Koei Tecmo.
Yeah. It's not the worst, but alright, this guy actually seems to want to stick around. Is this... Oh my god, am I going to have another mirror match here? Now I'm kind of scared. Although I've got my Spirit Ring and Nightmare Pain up, so I should be good even if it is a mirror match.
Also, this game was originally only on PS5 for a while before they dropped it on the PS4. Remember? So I was surprised to find it on PS4 because I was like, "Oh, all right, well, I'll get it for the PS5 if I ever get one."
Wait, that was only a PS5 game?
For a while. I think originally at launch it was.
That makes me worried for the ports then. Because if there's one thing I will say, dear God, the Japanese don't do good ports most of the time. So much of that early Square stuff is unplayable.
It's kind of weird.
Like, Chrono Trigger is no.
Which is extra weird because it's fine on the DS, which is a port.
Well, the problem is the ports that are on the PC are phone ports.
Mm.
So they're a double port kind of, and they kind of have the same problem that what the fuck was it? The Grand Theft Auto collection had. They're just.
I heard that was the problem with The World Ends With You port as well. That on the Switch is that it was just the phone port.
It is, but that's not where a lot of the problem comes from. The problem comes from, okay, you know, there's like two different ways to play that game, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, hold on. What do you mean by two different ways?
You can play it either on. So the world ends with you on Switch, right? Is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
So you can play that either in on your TV or on handheld mode, and each mode plays differently.
Oh, yeah. Which, like, pretty much for anyone who's making a video, you have to play it on. You can't play it handheld.
Yep. But the problem there being is the Joy-Con thing, it's no feedback in a game designed for all the attacks to have feedback. But the thing that changes around though is they add a quick dodge to the handheld mode. It's a fucking beer match.
They also added co-op.
Yeah, the co-op, if it was online co-op, I would enjoy it.
I feel like that's not like. I feel like the co-op wouldn't be very good for that, honestly.
Well, what I've done it before, and what it does is it lets the person who does
be the top player while the other person bees Neku, right?
Player 1 is Neku. Player 2 is
the partner.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, all they get to do is just sit there and do like the button combo over and over and over. It's not like they're running around. I don't know. That seems kind of boring to me.
I don't know. It's you're a person who always likes to be in control and like always doing stuff, even in a co-op game, right?
Not necessarily, but
see, I look at it as like the wait, fuck. All right, I messed up on that. I messed up a lot. Shit.
It depends. In that game, it's like I didn't even like doing it, like trying to control that when I was playing by myself. Like, why would I want to sit there and just do that over and over and over and over and over?
Well, it's think of it like the you know how like the Tales of games all kind of play.
Yeah.
Think of it like playing that multiplayer.
Yeah, but you actually get to run around and fight in the multiplayer in that, and here it's literally just pressing left, right, up, or down over and over and over.
Oh no, you're playing in the world ends with you?
Yeah. The second player just
No. In the Switch version, you have full motion controls.
Okay, but you're not running around, you're just selecting the right card.
No, you're actually doing your attacks. You play like player 1 does.
Oh.
Only you don't have to worry about. It's basically. Oh no, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's Tails mode in Sonic.
Oh. Okay, that sounds better then.
Yeah.
Because in the original game, you just the second character just chooses up, right, or down and follows the pattern to get the best effects.
Yeah. No. In the I should have popped that. God damn it. No, I want to stop their Unchained combo. Right, I don't want to... Oh, I was about to be like, what are you doing? You're taking into Yubel. I was like, oh, right, he's attacking into Yubel with 0 attack monsters. Who cares? Alright, no, I think I'm doing pretty good at this guy.
I need to sit down and play the Neo The World Ends With You. I've had that for a
I
while.
do too. I really do too. It's just sitting like on my back shelf, and I'm just like, I need to play this. I need to play this soon.
Yeah, well, right now I just like I let Pokemon take me away from if I put all the hours that I put into Pokemon into Final Fantasy 7, I'd probably be done with it by now.
We talk about Violet, or are we talking about
The one we were playing last week.
oh, Pokerogue?
Yeah. If I had all the time it took me to beat Pokerogue, I'd probably be done with Final Fantasy or really close to it. So
I
now
think
it's
he's gonna surrender.
So now I'm like, oh, I don't want to unless it's for a review. I don't want to start anything particularly new, you know.
All right, there's Spirit of Bell.
Single player wise.
Yep. And now I pop it.
But I have so many games that I want to like. It's kind of hard to want to sit there and like be like, all right, well, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy tonight, and I know I'm only gonna make a little bit of progress. Like I just got Yuffie. What?
Oh, like that's fairly early into the story. Is the sad part too?
Were you watching Prez?
No.
You know, playing. Okay, so I'm just slightly ahead of Prez.
Like I know nothing about the remake overall.
So they basically give you Yuffie at Costa del Sol.
Oh, he's got Spirit of Bell in his hand.
Since they can't, since obviously like Yuffie was just a random find in the original game, they had to pick a spot for when you get her now.
Well, you got her in the cave, if I remember. I need to drop a Spirit of Bell already.
No, in the original PS1 game, she was a random battle that was near the Temple of Ancients.
No, you could get her before Costa del Sol.
Could you? Yeah, you could. But like, I remember the first time I ever encountered her was around the Temple of Ancients. But yeah, you can get her pretty early. It's crazy because I'm pretty sure I'm like a good 20 some hours into that game. But I know I'm not very far because I haven't run into Kate Sith or Vincent or Sid yet, you know.
Oh no, those guys are all much later in the story.
Oh, I know the story, at least the original story.
Yep.
Once I do all this extra stuff that I'm at, I'll be heading to the to Barrett's hometown before getting into Golden Sun or getting to the Golden Saucer.
Yep. All right, let's summon you.
Because if I remember right, then after that it's Cosmo Canyon. You know, it's funny. I mostly remember this just because I had watched the abridged stuff.
Yeah, like, that's kind of where I am too.
Well, I remember the story, but I don't remember like the order in which everything happened. So, and I know that they changed a bunch of stuff. So I know at the very least, I've done really good at keeping away from spoilers for this game. My assumption, and I'm literally just guessing here, my guess is that this game will end at where the first disc in the original PlayStation game would have ended. Oh,
you know what I can do here? I just realized this. I can Fuck! Well, let's get Spirit since I'm going to be using that. Well, that kind of fucked me there, but alright. I thought you could call by the haunted your own cards, but I guess you can't. No reason to summon Spirit now. Alright, let's go into battle phase. Let's see. Do you have the... Oh, he doesn't have a Spirit in hand. Okay. Oh, wow, yeah, this guy's just kind of fucked right now. No, I don't want to do that. I do want to do that, though.
Yes, he draws the out.
I mean, his out is... Because he can't do spirit, because spirit's worthless to him now. I won't have D-Lotus. I got rid of a circle. Throne would be his best out right now. And I can negate that. The problem is he's in a very vulnerable spot. And I also have Maxi and Ash in hand. So his first search I can just Ash out. So I am 90% certain I've got this. Hey, this is the one thing I will say. While I will admit, like, both you and Kigu will beat me down in any kind of platformer shooter, and there's Throne. Ash, that strategy games, I think I might have an edge on you guys in.
I mean, definitely me, but I don't know about Kigu. I never played him in a strategy game.
I played him once, and the problem is when he wants to do strategy games, he wants to play like Civ and just kind of sit there and like build an empire.
See, I've never been good at strategy games, but Kigu also beats me at like every other game we play. So like I'm better at beat 'em ups, but he his build in the Double Dragon game was stronger than mine. So even though I could maneuver better, once he hit me once, I went down, and we played Castle Crashers. And even though I was running around, once he hit me once, I went down.
Yep. Oh, this is the other thing I love about the fucking Spirit Loop. I can... Max, Ash... You got something in your hand. What do you got? Oh, you know what I should do? I should get my Spirit on the board. No, you and you.
I couldn't tell you how good or bad Kigu is at strategy games because I've never played one with him.
Oh wait, what does he have in his grave right now?
Oh, you know what? He's probably pretty good at them because he tried to go to be professional in StarCraft.
I'm not saying like he's bad. I'm just saying like I've never gone head to head directly against him.
Well, like I said, he said that he was trying to go pro in StarCraft, and then he went to Korea and tried against someone, and they stomped him so bad that he decided, no, this isn't what I'm going to do. But I mean, he had to go up against people in North Korea to feel true challenge. So I'd imagine he's probably pretty good at strategy games. Me, on the other hand, all I ever played was 7-on-1 comp stomps. So I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, it's... I hate sounding like elitist and shit, but it's like you have to spend so much time and effort and planning into strategy games to get good at them.
That's why I struggle with even Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I don't have the desire to spend a lot of time doing any one thing. As much as I like, it's like there's a bunch of games I would like. I would like to master Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'd like to master like Smash Brothers and stuff like that, but I just don't have time or will to do it.
Oh, and rank 3. All right, I think that's gonna be the last match for the night. Because what the fuck? What do I start? Like, I am on like a 22 game win streak tonight. I think I'm gonna call it at that rank up.
I'm kind of sad that about to say, like, I'm looking at your gems. I'm like, you didn't get that many gems, all things considered.
I just completed the missions, completed the battle thing.
I feel like when you have that many games played, and that many. See, I think there's another problem with this. It's like you just won all those matches, and you didn't even break 2,000 like gems. It's like, come on.
Yep. Oh, do we do pack by pack, or do we just rip them all open?
Yeah, it's whatever you want to do.
All right, we'll do. I tell you, we'll do the pack on this one. No, I can understand that. You want more reward for what you get. I could definitely get behind that. It's just, I'm also used to gacha style stuff a bit more, and as far as those are concerned, this game is a fucking godsend.
I mean, I get it, but it's like you
Ooh,
just
what is this?
You just played like so many matches and you won. Like, why would like you think that the game would be a little more like, hey, good work. Like, if you want to reward people, keep playing. It's one of those concepts where, hey, Watts. I love Watts.
I think that's why Watts were popped back for a second in the lower tiers. It's because they got some new support.
Watts are fun. They're not good. They're not good at all.
No.
They're so bad, but I love them.
Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that, but it's at the same point, it's...
I like their designs.
Oh, that crazy yellow and,
They're like little electric animals.
Yep. Oh, you like the electricity bit? Okay. Yeah, alright.
Well, I mean, like, Watt Kiwi is literally,
Oh, hey, I got another U-Bell.
The Watt Kiwi is literally a,
Kiwi?
It's a kiwi, but it's a light bulb for a body. Adorable.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, look at look,
another Meta Spectre one. Wait, is that a higher rarity U-Bell? Oh, I think that is. That's one thing they recently added to this a little while back. They added higher rarities to the cards you can pull as well.
Oh, I know. And I have what is it called? A royal rare Medolce Messenger auto.
Oh, nice.
I also have I have a royal rare.
Okay, this is some streamer luck going on here. Dear God, I got 4 ultra rares from that pull.
Nice. What's that? What's that new Stardust monster?
I don't think it's in Master Duel yet. But here's
no,
the...
Oh, well, the last one they added. The last one they added, I got the royal rare for that.
Yep. Here's also the other thing. It's like, well, you get the bonus packs, which like aren't the best cards, but I had 0 of these when I started tonight. Now I have 50, so 59. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, these are 2 cards a pack. I'm not opening these, so.
Oh yeah. Oh look, there's the Watt on that one too. Click on him. That's one of my favorite ones. Little squirrel.
Where?
Second row, third from the left. Or third from the right. Yeah, I think he attacks twice. I know
that's bad. That's awful.
I know, but I remember one time I was playing and I rammed him into something to negate its abilities, and then I killed it with my other monsters.
Oh, XYZ. Do I have a pack for it? Nope. Okay, they need to fix that. They shouldn't show me I have as 1 pack, because I do not have 1 pack. Like that, I don't have 1 pack of. I do have 9 more of these, though. I will open those.
I think that they're like almost useless.
Java Simulation.
I also don't get why if you get like a ultra rare here or something, you can't like sell it or whatever, you know, or use them for stuff.
Yeah, you can.
Did they finally fix that?
I don't know. Like, one of the best ways I love to get ultra rares, I just buy like the structure decks.
Or like I know that the decks you get from the story modes you can't.
Oh, the story mode stuff. No. Fun fact about that: if you already have any of the cards, when it goes to dismantle extra, you'll get rid of those.
That's fine, but I don't see why you can't do like dismantle the story mode stuff.
Because they don't want you to be dumb and just rip. It's one of those idiot proofing things. Okay, but with that though, let's go out and raid. I'm in the middle of going to start soon. Everyone who stuck around for a bit, how'd you feel about the new shorter but more frequent ads? All right, do we go out for more Yu-Gi-Oh players, or do we go for a currently following?
I don't know.
Actually, what's Actually, why don't we go? Yeah, we are going to go out for Yuki tonight.
I knew you were gonna pick Yuki. I was looking at the people on the side. I'm like, oh, it's Yuki. You're predictable.
It was like the only other two people I have on right now are Super Kim and someone else, the person I rated last stream. So it's like I don't like rating back to back like that.
Yeah, I don't watch Super Kim either.
I tried. Kiyu introduced me, but it's like I'm meh on most of that.
Yeah, same here.
Honestly, it's like I have a couple people that I'm just kind of there for rating, but for everybody tonight, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back Tuesday, finishing up hopefully Dragon Age. The post game, the end game on that is longer than I anticipated, and Mech Warrior on Thursday. So later, and give Yuki hi from the agency. It's gonna be Agent Q signing off.
Bye.